What's up guys, it's your boy Justo here with the video What if Deku was born with a weapon summoning quirk? If you need an explanation, he's just going to be able to summon any weapon. That's it. And if you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like. Now, with that said, sit back and enjoy. Okay, so there are going to be two changes into the My Hero Academia verse. First off, anime, manga, cartoons, comics, etc. are going to be in there. Okay, they're going to be in there. So Goku does solo and Goku is in there. Okay, so like, just don't ask me how. They're just in there. Okay. Secondly, Deku is going to have a quirk. Because if I don't give him a quirk, he's not gonna have the power. That's it. That's the two changes. Okay? Let's begin. Our story begins with Izuku and his mom going to the quirk doctor. Like usual. They go there basically. The quirk doctor scans Izuku's toe for some reason, because the quirks are being determined, or like if you have one, is being shown from your toe or so. I don't know, it was something about your feet, like having an extra bone or something. I don't know, it's fucking weird. But yeah, he does have that extra bone or something, and he does have a quirk. And they find out that it's summoning weapons, like basically kind of creating weapons, but like summoning weapons as well. I don't know. I don't really know how to implement that power completely, but yeah, he's going to summon weapons, okay? So yeah, he learns his power is summoning weapons. He's very happy, his mom is very happy, everything is fine and shit. They go home, they have some fine dinner, like some very good dinner. Like they're so happy. His mom just makes the best, like his favorite food ever. Okay, he goes to sleep. Next day in kindergarten, the kids just swarm him. They like learn that he has a cool quirk and they want him to show. Okay, he says, yeah, I have the quirk weapon summoning. I can summon any weapon. They say, oh wow, that's so cool. And yeah, can you show us? He does like summon a stick, because the stick basically is a weapon. So yeah, he basically summons a stick as a weapon first. Say, whoa, how did you do that? Like they're impressed as fuck. Then can you show us something else? And basically he like let's say he summons like a shield or something. Like a small shield, a very small shield. Like basically very fucking small. Like if he was big, he would not be able to hold it that small. Yeah. He summons that shield, everyone is impressed. Even Bakugo is very impressed. He thinks Izuku's power is very cool. And it might get close to how Bakugo's power is cool. Like how cool Bakugo's power is. Now, Bakugo and Deku are going to slowly become friends, like more and more into the story. But they do begin as quite good friends, okay? They like start hanging out more, like Bakugo not being like mad at Deku. So when Bakugo does fall off that log and Deku helping him, basically he's not mad. He's like, thanks bro. You get me? Thank you. Like that's how he acts basically. Let's time skip 6 years to age 10. Deku and Bakugo have been training like how to use their quirks, right? The Bakugo has like found that just moving his arms or like moving his body like without actually doing some like exercise or something, like literally just moving his fingers, let's say, generates some amount of sweat, so he can just generate more sweat for explosions. And Deku has started watching Dragon Ball by himself. Okay, that's basically it. He just starts watching Dragon Ball and he sees Goku being a like small child with a giant stick, right? The power pole. I believe it's called the power pole, right? I don't know. I believe it's called that. But I'm gonna show a picture just if you don't know, or if you don't understand. Basically, he sees the Goku using the power pole, right? And he says, "Whoa, that's a cool weapon. I wish I could use that." He tries summoning it and it works. He summons the power pole, but like he says, maybe it's just a stick. Maybe it's not the power pole actually. He tries using it, right? It grows, and it becomes smaller with his will. Basically, he thinks of it being bigger. It becomes bigger. That's like basically it works like it works in the series, right? He's so happy that he could summon that, because it basically is his favorite weapon by that point. And yeah, he runs to Bakugo to tell him, like he literally, it's basically let's say like 3 p.m, right? Like it's 3 p.m. He like runs to Bakugo's house, knocks on the door. Bakugo comes out. Bakugo! I summoned the Power Ball from Dragon Ball. What do you mean you summoned the Power Ball from what is that? It's a weapon from an anime I've watched, and it works like it does in the anime. Wait, what? Like they're both impressed as fuck, and they like whoa, how does it even work? I thought you could only summon like weapons, not like weapons from fiction. Like that's what they said as well. Deku says, right? And they're both impressed as fuck, and they like try things out, right? Like they try the weapons. Fuck, I like that. Basically, they train with the weapons. Deku summons 2 of the weapons simultaneously, so they can both try them out. And Bakugo finds out that it's not for him, like not at all. He cannot use that like in any way. But Deku, he just has that aura with him, okay? He can just use it because he can, okay? Because I said so. And basically a month later, they start watching both One Piece, okay? Because they like heard it's a pirate anime which has some powers and good weapons and shit. Basically, they start watching. They see the scene where basically lagged again. Where Luffy eats his devil fruit, right? And they think if you could summon, Bakugo says to Deku, the power pole, couldn't you like summon also the devil fruit? And then like they try it out, boom, it's in his hands. It's right there in front of him. And like do I eat it now? Do I not eat it? They're in a dilemma. Like should they eat it or should they not? And like after a while, Deku says like fuck it, I'ma eat it. He eats that shit, and he knows how to like use the powers now. Like because I believe you like get some instinct of the power, so like you can basically use it like at least the minimum amounts. Like not like Gear 4 or something, but like you can stretch. Like I believe so. They use that. He uses it, and like he thinks, does like if someone eats a devil fruit, don't they like lose their ability to swim? And like Buck says, yeah, that does happen. Oh, I might be fucked, right? Maybe you're fucked. That Bakugo says. They ran to a beach, right? Like a nearby beach. It was like 5-10 minutes away, okay? Basically, Deku goes into the water. He cannot swim. Like he panics as fuck. Like says, oh help! Like, but he thinks fast. Bakugo is about to go to help him, but he thinks fast, and he tries to unsummon the devil fruit, right? Because he can summon and unsummon weapons, right? He unsummons the devil fruit, and he's fine. He can swim normally, which means the drawback of having a devil fruit or really any weapon is basically nullified by just unsummoning the weapon. So that was a good discovery, but a scary discovery for both of them. He's fucking trembling. Deku is trembling. They go back home. He goes for a shower. He like gets ready, he like changes clothes and shit, and then like they just continue watching. Wait, what were they? Yeah, One Piece. They continue watching One Piece, right? And they like see Zoro's like 3-sword style, right? They say that's cool as fuck, because it is cool and it's very cool. It might be the coolest thing in One Piece, I would say. Top 3 minimum, okay? Top 3 minimum. Don't argue with me. I have not seen One Piece. Yeah, he summons them, all 3 swords. He tries doing it. He can't. He literally physically can't. He cannot hold the 3rd sword in his mouth, and neither can Bakugo. So they scrap that. Maybe we can use those swords for like 1-sword style or 2-sword style, but like we can't use them as the 3-sword style how it should be normally used, right? And basically they continue watching One Piece again, like they just continue, and they like basically next week or something they get up to Ace and like his fruit, right, where it gets auctioned and shit. I believe it gets auctioned. I have only seen TikTok clips, so yeah, every information I know is from YouTube videos and TikTok clips, so if I get something wrong, please correct me. They get up to that point, he copies the fruit, he eats it, and they test it out, right? Like they go outside to Bakugo's backyard, right? They start using it, and they start like thinking, this might just be better than the number 2 hero's Fire Quirk, Endeavor's Quirk, right? It might just be better because you can turn into fire even. And they like Bakugo and Deku start training mostly with the flame fruit, right? Flame fruit and Bakugo's explosions. They start having like casual sparring matches from then on, of which basically 8.5, like 8 or 9 out of 10 times Deku wins, just because like he's literally practically untouchable, and that Bakugo's explosions do create heat and fire, so he can control those flames as well. 4-year time skip. They've been watching basically Naruto, Bleach, obviously One Piece, and let's say like Hunter x Hunter, and they've been too much on the internet, right? Like they're brain rotted by that point, okay? They're like normal people IRL. They like start seeing people like saying cartoon characters are more overpowered than actual than anime characters, right? Like Ben 10, they like saying Ben 10 can beat Goku. How can Ben 10 beat Goku? Goku is multiversal. How can a 10-year-old who can transform into fire be so overpowered, right? That's what they're thinking. They start watching that, right? First thing, like they're amazed by the art style and the power system of Ben 10, right? He instantly summons the original Omnitrix, right? He puts it on, he tests it. He firstly transforms to Heat Blast because he is very familiar with fire. He tries using Heat Blast. He says, "This is good, but I would put it below Endeavor's fire. Currently, it could be better because I feel like it has some better powers, or like it could be way stronger if I did train it. But currently, it's below Endeavor. But like, it is a very good power to have." He turns back, and then Bakugo tells him to transform into another one, right? He says, "Alright." He turns it to a random one, and it's gray matter. His brain starts like getting information. He says, "What? How do I know all these things? What?" And like he tries like thinking not straight, and like he says, no, I can't do this. He turns back, right? This transformation needs a lot of training. Well, what happened? What happened, says Bakugo, right? And Izuku answers, "I kind of like got a whole lot of information that I didn't know. Like I became smarter." Ooh, that's very cool. That is very cool. But it's very hurting on the mind, right? Like it hurts. It kind of hurts a lot. I am getting a headache. Yeah. Is there anything else? Says Bakugo. Sure. I'm gonna put another one, and then we just continue watching. Okay? Says Deku. Deku turns into Diamond Head, right? And he starts shooting the diamond bullets or something. I don't really remember what he does. He shoots diamonds, right? He starts shooting diamonds. He turns his body into other forms and shit. And Bakugo comments that it's very like an ice quirk. It kind of seems like an ice quirk. They both think it's very, very useful because it's basically 10 powers in one. He can it's basically 10 weapons in one weapon. It's basically a cheat code. And they say that's why everyone thinks it's overpowered. And they don't even know. They don't know about Alien X. They continue watching, right? They get finished with OG in let's say they don't binge that shit. They just watch casually. They finish it like a week, let's say. Okay. Next week, they basically start the next season, right? When he's a teenager. UAF or UAF no. Not Ultimate Alien. The one before Ultimate Alien. They start watching that, right? With the recalibrated Omnitrix. They start watching that. He copies that again. They test out the powers again. Not gonna describe it because it's too long. And yeah, they finish it. They understand now why he's overpowered. And on Omniverse, they start watching Omniverse, right? He's also copied the Ultimatrix because it's it's basically the upgraded version of the Omnitrix, right? The Ultimatrix, because it can just make ultimate, fucking upgrade your aliens, bro. What the fuck am I saying? It can upgrade your aliens to a million years of training, basically. He has copied that. He thinks it's basically the best one, and then he sees the perfected Omnitrix, right? The Omniverse Omnitrix. He copies that, and he says it has a very unique selection of aliens, like blocks. There is a Lego alien. How does that even exist? They make fun of blocks. But they say it could be useful. But it's very funny, right? They think it is very useful, but it's very funny. They finish Ben 10 and they start having some training sessions, right? They have continued training, but I mean, why would I explain what they be doing while I'm explaining another storyline? They have been training, and today they were going to have a tournament type of training session with the Bakugo's lackeys, right? Bakugo's henchmen, Bakugo's goons, not gooners, goons. Yeah, basically, they are very, very strong. The wings guy and the other guy, I don't remember what he was. There was one with dragon wings. They have become very strong. They have physically trained a whole lot. They've been going to the gym, and they have very much trained with Bakugo and Deku, right? And they are quite good. They could become good heroes if they try to, I would say, okay? But they don't stand a single chance against Bakugo and Deku, right? So Bakugo and Deku, just to make it fair, it's basically Bakugo versus the wings guy and Deku versus the other guy, okay? I don't remember what the other guy is. They get fucked completely. The goons get fucked completely. They don't even exist. They're knocked out automatically. And the thing is, Bakugo and Deku used about 10% of their current max power. That's how weak they are compared to them. just to give you like a scale of how strong they are, I would say the goons are basically Hiroshima level of strength times 1.5, I would say. Like 1.5 times Hiroshima strength. Like they probably could beat Hiroshima. That's how strong Bakugo and Deku are, right? Obviously Deku is way stronger than Bakugo, just because of the selection of powers that he has. It's basically having one for all, but more overpowered, right? And that's where we're going to leave this episode off. If you do want a second episode, I'm going to drop it anyways, but just to have a like goal. The like goal is literally just 5 likes. I just need 5 likes to get the motivation to complete this series. With that said, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for being here. Just O M, out.